Hello everyone, Stefan Karl here. Smudging because we're going to invite a new energy, we're going to open a completely new chapter in this series. We have finished the spades. I only made 2 videos, the last ones, Queen and Kings. And it's because Ernst Wilhelm made 11 up to from ace to jack, and then he left off. Other things got in his way, and that was like 5 or 6 years ago. I spoke to him, and he's not going to find time to continue for a while. So meanwhile, I'm doing. So what I've been doing is to finish. Let's smudge a little first. Yeah. To finish the spades, and now we are going to open up this next chapter, which is obviously going to be the heart suit, the second suit. So first we have to, before getting into the card itself, which is Ace of Hearts, just a few words about the suit. Hearts is about connectivity, being connected. It's the second suit, and 2 is about coming together. Fly together is a Sanskrit, well, that's English, but what's the name for it in Sanskrit? I don't remember right now. But there is a wording, an expression associated with number 2 from the Vedic tradition, which is fly together. Okay, it's the water element. It's the fruit of the tree. So Ace of Hearts is a blossom on a tree, as simple as that. And then it gets pollinated, and then the fruit grows, right? Until the only thing that is left is the seed within earth at 9. So it's the whole process from blossom to seed in the ground. And it's water. And the water element has this connectivity, connectivity to it. Like a car battery, we have a liquid which connects the electrodes one to each other, to the other. A glue has to have moist to work, and if you put up a wallpaper on the wall, dry, it's going to come down again, right? It has to be wet to stick to the wall. So if we say that the heart spreads is about emotions, we are right, but to a degree, because it's about the connectiveness. It's not about other emotions like feeling anger, or do you say anger or anger? Yeah. My English. I mean worry and anxiousness and all kinds of other emotions. Even eagerness and enthusiasm, that would be more like a club thing, and like inspiration, This is the emotions that has to do with connecting to emotional connection. Okay. Ace of Hearts is one of the very rare cards that rules only 1 day a year. That's not completely true, and unfortunately I will have to speak a little about the technicalities around the dates, because I really want to get into the energy of the card itself. It's such an interesting card once again. I don't know if these rare cards that has only 1 day, King of Spades, Queen of Spades, and Ace of Hearts, if they are some way bigger card or more archetypical than other cards, but they are also interesting, I think. I hope you're gonna like this video. It's probably gonna be long, but we learned so many things, both about the card, the spread, life itself, and the system. So I think it's well worth the journey. But first, a few words about the timing of this card. Unfortunately, I have to start with that technical aspect of it, because we have these two cards, King of Spades. Am I right now? No, because it's cut up there. Well, it doesn't matter really, does it? Huh? So it's not shown completely. Now it is, right? King of Spades, Queen of Spades, ruling January 1st and 2nd respectively. And then down here, and now it's cut again. Down here, according to Destiny cards tradition and some people, this is a joker. December 31st, New Year's Eve. We don't know, they say. I don't agree. I don't think Ernst agree. I'm not completely sure about his stance on how he standing on this stance. What's the word for it? But yeah, I'm gonna talk about that in a while. Then we have Ace of Hearts on December 30. Did I say January? I mean December. Okay, December 30. And then it rules 12 hours after sunrise of this mystical cardless, supposedly cardless day. So from midnight December 31st up to the 7th, well, that would be Ace of Hearts anyway, right? Because we start counting from the sunrise. But then it goes on 12 hours more. So until around 6-8 at night, New Year's Eve, it's also Ace of Hearts. And then it's King of Spades after 6-8 at New Year's Eve. Throughout the night of January 1st, throughout January 1st up to January 2nd. And I'm sorry if this is a little convoluted. But it's important to clear up this misunderstanding of December 31st being a cardless day. It's just not true. And we can see that if you studied people born, for example, I brought up Donna Summer, and I thought she was an Ace of Hearts because I misunderstood her birth time. And then I looked at her. No, it can't be. Look at her energy. That's not Ace of Hearts at all. She must be a King of Spades. And then I checked her birth time again, and actually she was born at 9 o'clock New Year's Eve. So she is a King of Spades, right? Ben Kingsley is born, who made most famously played Gandhi in Richard Attenborough's movie in the 80s. We don't know his birth time. He could go anyway, but I looked at him with my help of my wife, and she also says no, it's more a King of Spades energy. We're getting into that, but let me show a video that shows a little what, or let me mention a couple of King of Ace of Hearts, and I think it's gonna get you an idea of what energy we are dealing with. But I want to show you this. Let's see. Yeah. And then we're gonna watch a clip with an Ace of Hearts that I think you're gonna like. So, for example, Anthony Hopkins, Tiger Woods, I forgot. John Denver, the country singer. Tiger Woods was a golf player, right? Anthony Hopkins, actor. Elizabeth Arden. And Diane, what's her name? Who was a fashion lady? Let's see. Diane, American, born in England. I mean, two fashion creators working with beauty. I think that's very telling. There is a strong connection to beauty in this card. I want to show you this lady. She's a Swedish author. She's gone since long. Can I show her? How do I do this? If I bring it all over here. Doesn't move. Pause. So I present to you Sara Lidman, a Swedish author. Like, can you see the energy, like the aura? I spoke in a previous video, finishing this King of Spades course, about the elf-like energy surrounding most, or perhaps every ace of hearts person, and I think she demonstrates that. Can you feel this dreamy? There is a dreamy aura around these people, like Anthony Hopkins, Tiger Woods, John Denver. Don't you think they all have this aura of dreamy aura? Esoteric in a way, you know, and we're going to find out why when we look into the spread, because it's actually true. They are like that. And also there is a strong connotation to beauty. As we're gonna analyze that too. Often beautiful, like they have something special, a special beauty, a dreamy beauty to them. Compare that to Donna Summer. I don't say she's not beautiful, but she's earthy, you know, down to earth. That's King of Spades. These people have like an esoteric quality to them, and you can feel that energy, and they have that beauty. And oftentimes, I mean, mostly I wouldn't speak about physical attributes much when presenting a card, but I actually think that there is a special knack for beauty when it comes to Ace of Hearts. And again, this esoteric, mystical beauty that I think surrounds this lady, Sara Lidman, Swedish author. So, and now I'm gonna give you the best example, perhaps, about that. I just have to find where. Here it is. Or should be. Yeah. This is from an audition of America's Got Talent, and maybe most of you have heard about this woman. Maybe I was the last one to understand, to know about her existence. But I saw this a couple of weeks ago, and I cried. Very strong experience. I present to you Nightbird Jane, with a Polish surname that I can't remember right now, from Ohio, Estados Unidos, USA. Yeah. Ace of Hearts. Listen to this.
I'm here by myself.
It's okay. And what do you do for a living?
I have not been working for quite a few years. I've been dealing with cancer.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
Can I ask you a question? How are you now?
Last time I checked, I had some cancer in my lungs, my spine, and my liver.
Wow.
So you're not okay?
Well, not in every way, no.
You got a beautiful smile and a beautiful glow, and nobody would know.
Thank you. It's important that everyone knows I'm so much more than the bad things that happen to me.
Yes.
All right. Sing for us.
Good luck. Nightbird.
I moved to California in the summertime. I changed my name thinking that it would change my mind. I thought that all my problems, they would stay behind. I was a stick of dynamite and it just was a matter of time, yeah. Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew myself, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I wrote 100 pages, but I burned them all. Yeah, I burned them all. I blow through yellow lights and don't look back at all. I don't look back at all. Oh dang, oh my, now I can't hide. Said I knew what I wanted, but I guess I lied. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. If you're lost, we're all a little lost, and it's alright. Oh, it's alright to be lost sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah. And so she got a golden buzzer, meaning that she went on to the second round, but she couldn't participate because her cancer got worse, and she participated only in an interview, and then a few months later she passed away. And I guess when she sang this song, she knew that she was losing the battle. And yeah, I think it's a very good example of I'm looking for spread here of King of Ace of Hearts energy and what it stands for. They have this death connection. I said in a previous video that if King of Spades are like hobbits, you can't do things. Let me pause. Yeah, wanted to fix the spread so that you can see it. What did I say? That King of Spades, they are like hobbits in the sense that they are so happy being on Earth, you know? So happy just to be alive, living in the Shire and enjoy the morning light and go fishing and have breakfast in the forest maybe or in their houses, I don't know, but they really enjoy life on Earth. And they are invited at least to, they have this capacity to become really humble people, just like hobbits, you know. Ace of Hearts are more like the elves of Rivendell, you know. They are beautiful many times. They are talented. They are good at dealing with earthly stuff, for sure. High capacity for dealing with earthly stuff, don't get me wrong. But then they have this longing for what's on the other side of this water. If you have read the Lord of the Rings, they have this inherent longing to go home, you know, to their elf paradise. And that's why I chose this. First, the photography of this woman, Sara Lidman, this author. You can feel it, right? She's a very exalted writer. She writes about very mundane things, actually, about poor peasants in Arctic forest, you know. But her style is so ecstatic and intrinsically religious. Not that she was religious, but those people were, and she captures that, you know. It's like a fever. And then if you see this clip that I just showed, I hope it worked, with Nightbird. I mean, she's in her strongest when she sings, accepting her faith, right? having this terminal illness and knowing, I guess, that she has a very slim chance of survival, and she knows that she's going to cross this immense ocean and get to a place where, to her, the crystal halls, the elf's origin. And then if you look at all these people, Tiger Woods, I mentioned several of them, Val Kilmer is one actually, Anthony Hopkins, John Denver. Can't you feel this esoteric aura around them? So that's because they have 2 strong red 9s. And that's faith, that's accepting your faith. That's going with the flow. And then they have this black, we're going to speak about it, like they really thrive in difficulties. They thrive in difficulties, which is kind of, this card teaches us so much about femininity and masculinity and the duality. This card really teaches us about yin and yang and how those principles work together. It's a blossom on a tree, right? So it's pure femininity, and it feels so delicate. A blossom on a tree is threatened by a strong rainfall, It's all it takes to kill it. And then it's gone. And yet, femininity has this intrinsic strength to it that makes, in most cases, women live longer than men. And that's, we're gonna see that, how this card catches the duality. So Ace of Hearts women tend to be very feminine. Elizabeth Arden, this really feminine, but they are, it's such a balanced card. I really recommend this card to understand how to balance femininity and masculinity, because they still have this strong, Elizabeth Arden, she was one of the first female women to create a business of her own, right? So a very strong masculine side, but she still comes out as very feminine. And women and men like John Denver, Tiger Woods, Anthony Hopkins, can you feel it? They have like this feminine quality to them, like an aura of delicate aura, like an elf. I'm gonna show a picture of a friend of mine. He was an Ace of Hearts, and I'm gonna use him as an example because he's the Ace of Hearts that I know, whose biography I know the best, and also is a very interesting person. And they have this great capacity for dealing with hardships and stress, especially. They are like immune to stress. So this girl we saw, she shines the most in an extremely stressful situation, and that's a feminine quality, isn't it? A woman receives the seed within her uterus, and then she's physically, she's emotionally, in most cases, or in a natural case, very well prepared to endure a very stressful process, right? Giving birth even. And this is an extremely feminine yet extremely masculine card, and that makes it so interesting, I think. I'm gonna show that in a while, how that works and why it is like that. But let me tell me something about the Dharma, about the task of this card. It's to be feminine. So it can be a tough card for men, because Tiger Woods is clearly a frustrated person, right? He has been, I think maybe he's in prison now. Has been driving drunk on several occasions. He has a history of domestic violence. I think it's a very challenging card for a man. It's a very easy card for a woman. really, because it's so feminine, naturally feminine, yet it allows for the masculine side to come out in an harmonic way. I think it must be probably the best card, one of the best cards for a woman. But a man has to give up some of his masculinity and learn to trust and be receptive and go with the flow. So this is another ego-killing card, just in another way. I spoke about Arjuna, however you want to pronounce it, who was told by Krishna that he had let to go of his own idea and go with the flow. You know, go with his dharma, do what he was told, what he is being told to do by Krishna / Shiva in this case, right? In the Gita. So that theme is very much present here too, and it's harder for men, I think. My friend that I'm gonna show, pause. I'm gonna show me my friend. I think it's worth seeing him. So this is my late friend. He died in cancer, passed away, maybe it's the word, a few years ago. In 21, so 5 years ago. He was several years older than me and like a big brother to me, really, 8 years older. And he was an Ace of Hearts. And can you see, I mean, it's a very dark picture, not the best picture, but I think it fits. I mean, he's gone, right? He's passed away, so I think it's fair that we see him dark. And I can you feel that fairy, elf, Tolkien elf energy around him? And then he has this, we see this current, very strong current behind him. I think it's very telling about how they are, right? They are really calm in the storm, or they have nothing against. They can relate to a very strident. Is that the word for it? Strident? Like a very strong current that makes them feel alive. And I'm mentioning this guy because again, it's the Ace of Hearts person that I know the best personally, and he's a very charismatic, very interesting person. Not at all famous, not that he couldn't be. I mean, he was at television and he had a window of fame, you could say, some fame when he was young, but he prioritized other things. And I can only find 3 images of him on Google now. This is one of them. It's his obituary. I can as well mention his name. It's Thorvald Jakobsson. He was a great man, so I hope I'm honoring him by telling this. But also I believe that maybe, this is speculation from my side, that maybe he got cancer and died because he was not doing his karma, his dharma. He was trying to be a 7 of clubs, repairing stuff, fixing the world. That was his job. He was a field biologist, botanist, and so on, all that stuff. Nature guy, nature expert. Maybe also he had a pair of binoculars on his chest, birdwatcher. And was deeply engaged in the struggle for against global heating and trying to repair the world. Ace of Hearts is not supposed to do that, But this is a card that teaches us, maybe more than any other card, so much about feminine and masculine energy, and how, as Tao Te King or Tao Te King, or however it's supposed to be pronounced, tells us. It says, know the masculine, but stay with the feminine. And then it says, and you are going to be the gu, however that is pronounced in Chinese, of the world. And gu is like a ditch, like a, sometimes it's pronounced ravine, or however. It's not that. It's not a creek. It's the form of the. It's like a ditch where the furrow, right, of the creek then you become the furrow of the creek of the word. And that's a perfect description of a vagina, right? So what it tells us is that if you know the masculine side, that you choose the feminine side, being receptive, then you get really strong. Because this picture of the vagina, I mean, the bäckfåra in Swedish, the furrow of the creek, the vagina, that's the strongest that we have, right? So this card teaches us better than any other card about choosing the feminine. And therefore, it's such a challenge, especially, I mean, for modern women who has been taught to choose their masculine side for such a long time, right? But especially for men. And I think it kills many men. In Cancer, Tiger Woods driving drunk. Well, he didn't die, but he could have died, right? Because it's not an easy challenge for a man to give up basically his control. That's masculinity. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna resolve this problem. That's exactly what Seven of Clubs is about. I'm gonna fix this broken thing. And life tells Ace of Hearts that's exactly what you're not gonna do. You're gonna find out what works for you, what's valuable for you, and you're gonna run with it. And you're gonna stay within yourself. You know, not needing getting approved from the world, approval, and being happy just being yourself. Choosing your feminine side, go with the flow. That's the challenge of Ace of Hearts. And now I got a little ahead of myself, so we're going to get back to the card itself and analyze it. But just, yeah, sure. So it's a tough card for men. Very interesting man, very attractive man, because they are so masculine yet so feminine, right? Like Anthony Hopkins. Isn't he an extremely masculine man in many ways? And still he has this aura of femininity, sensitivity around him. My friend Torvald, he was very much, very popular among women. He was the prince, you know, that every woman wanted. And he wanted women. But he kind of got away with being unfaithful and so more than most men do, because we're gonna see it. We're gonna watch it. Now let's talk about the card itself. Or should I pause? Maybe I should. I think so. And then this is going to be like an introduction. And then let's jump into the spread. Okay, let's do that. Thank you so much.